Got everything you need out there? Drills and pylons and whatnot?
Based on cutting edge take up to several days.
Nothing more to do here. Should I move there? I help with that. Hold on. Should I take care of this now?
So, tough guy. Excited about not sleeping on the floor anymore?
I guess.
You guess?
Calm down, man. It's just a bed.
Can't get rid of you.
Hey, I notice you returned late to the base. You know that radiation at this time can be extremely dangerous for you.
Oh, you noticed. Yeah, I did stay out a little longer. But I squeezed so much more out of that outpost. And we really need it now. I do feel kinda nauseated, but small dose of radiation ain't nothing we can't neutralize overnight.
I don't think you should go on like this.
Why not? You need me, and I want to make myself useful. So stop being so goddamn noble and take advantage of it like a proper boss.
Hello?
Jan, Maxwell here.
It's good to hear you. Things are getting more and more tense in here.
Yeah, I know. Lucas told me everything. I set to work at once analyzing the data you sent. I won't lie to you. This condition you discovered is something never seen before. I can confirm what you probably already suspect. It is highly probable that it is induced by accelerated brain tissue development which your alters have undergone. I am very sorry this has happened, but nobody could have predicted it. As I've said before, you're a pioneer, Jan. Unexpected setbacks come with the job.
Being a builder is my job.
It's the job you signed up for. But it's not who you are anymore, is it? Not just who you are. You've crossed the threshold, and now, I suppose, you have to face the trial.
I don't like how that sounds.
It's understandable. Just try to keep an open mind.
What would I have to do?
Prepare a treatment based on biological material from a healthy donor.
Donor of what exactly?
Brain cells.
Great. I volunteer.
That's generous of you, but you can't donate brain tissue.
What? Why not? I'm the only one who's not affected.
Because it would kill you. It's not blood samples we're talking about, but a significant amount of brain tissue from the cortex.
So, how did you want me to get it?
There is only one solution. You have rapidium, Jan. You have the womb. All you need to do is create a copy of your body, but without applying the branching procedure. By leaving its mind records blank, you will create a being with no awareness, no feelings, no thoughts. A biological vessel, if you will. A tabula rasa.
That doesn't sound very nice. But I guess it could work.
It has to work. Just follow the instructions I send you, and you can cure your alters with healthy brain tissue very effectively.
So, tabula rasa is doomed to die.
Oh, I see what worries you. The possible existence of the human factor some people call the soul. Personally, I prefer the word used by Avicenna, essence. You see, Avicenna made a distinction between essence and existence, which he thought was the domain of the accidental, or, as you would put it, the choices that shape us. Essence, on the other hand, is that core of a being which endures, regardless of any circumstances. For Avicenna, essence proved that there was a God who created us. For me, it's a whole new field of study. Just think about it. What if we looked at this essence just like we look at any other aspect of a human being? Its body, mind, emotions, something that can be scientifically observed, trained, even enhanced. Isn't that exactly what you are doing with your alters, Jan?
I'm not experimenting on them. I'm surviving.
Then carry on doing it. All I'm suggesting is that you look at this empty altar's essence in the same way a sculptor looks at a stone that is too brittle to carve in. There's no logical reason to fear dismissing it. Lucas and I went back to our old research to recreate a piece of code we once discarded. One that allowed for a much more flexible approach to erasing human memories. It can serve you to increase the capabilities of the quantum computer and create a tabula rasa version of yourself.
Upgrade the quantum computer. With the use of your banned research, but what about Ally Corp? What about the consequences for me when they find out about all the rules I've broken? A simple builder? I mean, creating my alters is one thing, but this... I could get accused of much bigger violations.
Can I trust you, Jan?
That depends. If I can trust you.
I'm putting a lot at stake for you. Of course you can trust me. Ally Corp doesn't have to know anything. Whatever happens from now on can stay strictly between you and me. I told you that I'd do anything to protect your mission, and I wasn't joking. Follow my instructions, and I'll take care of everything else.
Ally Corp has a big medical department. My ex-wife works there. Are you sure we shouldn't turn to them for help instead of harvesting this biological vessel against the law?
You managed to keep both your wife and her employers at arm's length for so long, and I can only repeat that it was the wisest decision. You need to believe me, it really isn't in your interest. Or the interest of your alters for them to find out. We can do this. Are you with me?
All right. I'll trust you.
Thank you. Let me make one thing clear. My goal isn't to undermine Ally Corp's operations. It's not resentment that drives me. Yes, my career was broken because of their short-sightedness, but I'm not seeking revenge. I just believe that I have a much deeper understanding of the full potential of your mission, and the means to execute this potential. All they could ever do is take the rupidium you've found and use it to boost the prices of their shares. Sure, maybe a few hungry people would benefit as a side effect, but it would all be temporary, insignificant. An opportunity lost. So, no, I'm not against them. But I know that by withholding some information from them, we can achieve so much more. And I'm relieved you feel the same way. Keep me posted on your progress.
Hey there. I talked to Maxwell. It looks like he came up with a cure for your condition.
Really? Are you telling me there's hope?
Yeah, it's some kind of sophisticated treatment based on healthy brain tissue. Maxwell sent us a formula.
Oh. That's ambitious. What do you need me to do?
Well, I'll need you to reprogram our quantum computer according to some old piece of code from Maxwell's experiments. He claims it's gonna let us create an awareness-free alter.
Awareness-free?
The plan is to create a biological vessel from my DNA and extract lots of healthy brain tissue from it. Biological vessel to produce a healthy mutation-free brain. That makes sense. So, you're okay with it? It sounds like a promising idea. Why would I not be okay with it? Because these are not corporate instructions. Maxwell is clearly pushing his own agenda here. Don't you find it odd that he's so reluctant to consult Alicorp Medical about our problem? It is slightly unsettling, I admit. Are you thinking of talking to them behind his back? I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake to cut Lena off like that. Look, this situation is starting to be a little too emotionally problematic for me. She's your ex, not mine. You decide whether you want to take the risk. Just remember, Maxwell gave us a viable option. Shouldn't we just proceed instead of complicating things? Maybe you're right. I'm overthinking it. Good. Just give me the green light, and I'll start researching that new QC functionality right away. Then we'll take it step by step. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. We can do this.
Jan, we need to discuss something.
Really? And you sold them? Yeah, I never made a fortune, but let me support myself for a while. Amazing. Now I want to try. Looks like you have something to say to me. Please, tell me it's not true. Are we seriously going to farm a human being like it's a plant? Don't you want to live long enough to see Lena again? Was it ever really an option for you to let me see her? No. I love her more than life, but if I were ever to look her in the eye, I wouldn't want to be ashamed of myself. And this idea is shameful. Look, I know you're reluctant about talking to Lena, but isn't that what you have me for? What do you mean? Maybe I should talk to her. Actually, why not? Could make things easier. Yeah, much easier. I'll convince her to help us. Just watch me.
Operation functionality with
Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing.
is too risky and it
Feeling well?
will prohibit its initiation.
So, heard the news? We might have a cure for you.
Yeah. Everyone's talking about it. They're saying it's a controversial idea. But this is not the time and place for being subtle, right?
Hey, you wanted to talk?
Yeah. What the hell is going on with the miner? I mean, I get that robotic arm was supposed to make him super productive, but keeping him out there after hours is a little too much, don't you think?
Look, it worries me too, okay?
Well, then make him stop. The guy's got serious self-respect issues. Anyone can see that. I knew giving him that prosthetic would only make things worse. Now all he wants to do is prove he's top of the class. Otherwise, Daddy Jan won't love him.
He just wants to make himself useful in a difficult time. Where's the harm in that?
See, that's the problem. This obsession of his with being useful.
Well, what would you have me do?
Hand him over to a professional.
You mean the shrink?
Yeah. He's a little unconventional, but I guess he'll have to do.
I don't know. I think I like the miner the way he is. Working hard makes him happy and fulfilled. Going back to all that bad shit in his life could just bring him down and make him lose that new zest he acquired.
Zest? That's a nice way of putting it. You just want him to work his ass off for you. So, it's your needs above everything else then. You can't say I didn't try.
So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you.
Yeah, I heard. And I want you to know I don't like it. It would be like being fed my own brother's brain.
What if I told you I'm looking for another way?
Yeah, whatever. I'm starting to think it's not the solution that's the problem. It's the fact you put us in this situation in the first place.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
So, heard the news? We might have a cure for you. Yes, I've heard, and I have a very strong opinion about it. Just because some things are possible from a medical standpoint doesn't mean they should be done. Agreed. We have to look for another way. Yeah, you got my full support on that. So, heard the news? We might have a cure for you. Yeah, I heard you managed to find a way. You must feel... But no, you tell me. How do you feel about it? I feel... relief. That you guys won't have to die. Yeah, it is a relief. I guess it would be quite a problem if you were left all alone again. No, I didn't mean it like that, as a problem. More like a loss. Oh, really? That's very touching. You've grown attached.
Is damaged. Should I work on this while you're scheduling repairs?
Attention.
stop with that look.
Not bad, huh? It really hits all your senses. The sound of the birds chirping in your ears, the summer breeze on your face. Quite the immersive experience.
You forgot to mention the stench of mold in the air conditioning.
Yeah, well, it can't all be perfect, can it?
Apparently not.
So, I was wondering, how much more did I not know about Mom?
What?
Well, it seems you got to know her better after our lives separated. I'd love to know what you talked about on that bench.
So, this is what it's all about, huh? You just want to sit down and make up for lost time. That's not the way it works.
What do you mean? You don't get to just collect a few nice memories and pretend you lived my life. Made my choices. You chose the easy way back then. You want it easy now. What if I told you that I regret it? Do you? Or are you just lying to yourself? Because it seems to me that at the end of the day, you're always thinking about yourself. Look at us. Here I am, scared of dying because of your decisions, and all you want is to hear more about Mom. My decisions? Yeah. You created us like this, like some kind of freaks, messing with our brains so much, I mean, it had disaster written all over it. But you preferred not to see it. You haven't got a clue how to cure us, do you? You're just pretending to care, because you need us to get back to your lousy life. Hey, you can deny it all you want, but I'm still waiting for a reason to believe you've changed. And all I'm seeing is the same guy who left Mom because he was fucking selfish. What can I say? I hope I can prove you wrong one day. Then you better step on it. Because I don't think we have much time left. moment.
Another Rapidium arc? Good job.
Survive the storyline.
Envy your therapist.
Hard to crack a smile with this sense of impending doom.
You know, in times of crisis, it's good to focus on positive goals, dreams, even. I think we should all create a bucket list to take our minds off of. Should I resolve this?
Whatever, man.
The module needs repairing. Should I work somewhere else for now?
Before you head out, here you have all the important equipment. Haste makes waste.
What's troubling you?
Well, I've been analyzing the situation thoroughly, and in light of the fact that we may all die of this abnormality in our brains, the thought of not making it back to Earth has been haunting me. To the point of obsession, I admit. Yeah, you'll make it. We'll all make it, don't worry, okay? Oh, please. I'm not worried for myself. There's a lot more at stake here than just our fleeting lives. Can't you see? The world will miss so much if I go too soon. Oh, what do you mean? My work. Everything I did in my parallel life wasn't meaningless. On the contrary, it had the potential to push space exploration to a whole new level. Really? How? You see, I developed a method of nanoparticle dispersion that proved to be stable in even the most extreme conditions.
Oh, shit?
Exactly. And now it breaks my heart to think that all that groundbreaking research, all that knowledge could just disappear with me, never to see the light of day. Yeah, man, you're right. We can't let the method of nanoparticle, we can't let it disappear. So let's do something about it. Yeah, right. But what can we do about it? I want to recreate my research, here and now. Revisit my logic, backtrack my calculations, rewire the connections in my brain, and write it all down again. For posterity. And you need me to grant me the time to focus on this project and nothing else. Of course, I'd still be there to attend mission-critical tasks if the need arises, but I would appreciate if I could limit my availability as much as possible until I get this weight off my chest completely. Fine. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. It's amazing that by trying to save your own life and altering yourself, you involuntarily unleash such a big potential for change and progress. I can start working on my old research whenever you're ready.
uneasy about the idea of experimenting with our DNA and growing something for cells.
Wanna gamble? 'Cause I don't. The cat says brain cell therapy. I vote brain cell therapy.
Hey, how did therapy go? Feel any better?
Therapy? What therapy? We just had a beer, the shrink and I.
Okay, so how was it?
Oh, he's got daddy issues, that's for sure.
The shrink?
Yeah. All he wanted to talk about was our father.
And did he have anything interesting to say?
All boring stuff all of us know too well. He reminded me that day he yelled at us for tearing up our soccer boots in front of the whole team.
I remember that.
Yeah. And we had a good match that day. Our team won. We scored a goal, but all he ever saw were those fucking boots and how much he paid for them.
That was humiliating as hell. Yeah. All the other dads were proud, but trying to impress our father? Well...
Nothing was ever good enough. But that's the shrink's problem. I know I'm doing a good job here, and that's enough for me, so... Just let me get back to it.
But are you sure you want to keep pushing yourself like this?
While making myself useful on a mission that can save the whole fucking world? Hell yeah, it's what I want. To be honest, I've never felt more needed in my whole life.
You know what? I think another therapy session wouldn't hurt you.
Seriously? You want to waste precious time? If you're gonna let that wacko molest me with bad memories again, I can't promise you I won't get depressed and lose my vibe completely. Think about it. 'Cause I'm fine. I really am.
Hi there.
Jan, we need to discuss something.
So, did you talk to Lena?
Yeah, I did. It was so strange. I mean, man, you've really grown apart. It was so hard for me to keep pretending I'm you. She seemed surprised whenever I was nice to her. Okay. This was a bad idea. No, it wasn't. It was more confusing than I expected. She's different, somehow more bitter. I think she might be seeing someone. Did you know about that?
Wow, so soon. She's not wasting any time.
You're blaming her? Well, she wouldn't be fishing around if you fought for her more.
Oh, can't you just let it be? Yeah, you have no idea what really happened between us. You're just stuck in an imaginary, idealized version of my life. This is reality.
Oh yeah? Good. Because now that you've invited me into your fantastic life, I've decided to make things right.
Right? What the hell does that mean?
I was honest with her. Like in the old days when we had no secrets from each other. I told her the truth about, us. The altering thing.
What? Are you out of your mind? Do you realize what a threat you've brought upon all of us?
I couldn't lie to her face like that. And guess what? She didn't drop dead. I mean, she wasn't over the moon about it, but she appreciated the honesty. I only wish I could have told her who I really am. But you didn't. Did you? No. That I didn't dare. Maybe later.
Not on your life. No, you're not talking to her again.
You have a curious way of saying thank you. Because after I talked to her, she's willing to try and help us find a cure. I sent her our MRI scans, the results from the sheep's autopsy. She promised to get her team together, analyze the data, and I'm sure they'll come up with something better than Maxwell.
Yeah. Well, if she calls again, I'm taking over.
Right. You're welcome. Looks like we're running out of radiation filters.
Take care of this now?
Lena?
I think I've got something that can help you with your alters.
Really? What is it?
I got my hands on some tech we've been using for one of our contracts. It seems it can be modified to your needs. It's a neural implant.
What? Oh, no, Lena, I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I only have the basic equipment here.
Oh, relax, okay? It's a tiny, smart device. Inserting it is no harder than vaccinating a kid. I'll send you all the necessary instructions.
Easy peasy, huh?
I missed your sarcasm. But no, it wasn't easy to crack this one. It took all night, actually. And we did our best to make it as simple as possible for you.
No, wait. We? Who's we?
I consulted a colleague. He was in charge of deploying this implant for its original use. Nobody knows this tech better than him.
What was the original use?
The client was a big company operating in the private prison sector. They tested it on convicts applying for parole. The implant didn't just track their whereabouts. It also allowed them to control them in other ways. Regulate their levels of anxiety and such. Anyway, we think we can reprogram it to provide other brain treatments. We've worked out an initial formula based on your scan results. The implant will let us apply the formula, but also allow us to react in case anything goes wrong in the future.
Hang on a second. Are you saying you want me to implant tracking devices into my alters' heads? That means the corporation is gonna find out about them and get full access to their brains. Do you realize how vulnerable it would make them?
Look, I'm starting to think this is becoming a little bit too much about your alters. You asked for a way to cure them. I did what I could. Yes, it means coming clean to the corporation, and yes, it also means giving them control. But that might actually be a good thing for you. You were never meant to command that mission. Please remember that. Don't put too much weight on your shoulders.
My alters trust me. I could never do that to them. Leave them to the mercy of a soulless institution for whom they're a massive inconvenience, a liability. It would mean giving Ally Corp an easy way to get rid of them whenever they want.
And you thought what? That you could grant them a long, happy life when you created them? They'd have to be brought to light sooner or later. You can't protect your alters from who they are. I'm sorry, but if you want to cure them, you'll have to expose them.
Maybe.
Just, please, whatever you do, don't trust Maxwell. I asked around some more, and the rumors are alarming. So I need to do some fact-checking before I share them with you. Why don't you follow the instructions I'll send you? Buy yourself time and let me get back to you, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Lena.
Good luck.
Okay. Right. I found an alternative solution to your problem.
I know. The news stirred up some emotions. What are you gonna decide?
I think I prefer to follow Maxwell's instructions. The implants would be too risky for you.
I'm not afraid of risk. Losing my moral compass scares me more.
Have you heard? We have another way to cure you.
Right. Well done. Brain implants. Talk about jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire.
So, how was your session this time? Shrink bore you with Dad again?
Actually, no. We talked about someone else.
Oh yeah? Who?
You.
Really?
Yeah. It was kinda interesting, you know? I realized I never asked you, how are you holding up?
Nice of you to ask, but you needn't worry about me. I'm fine.
Sure you are, tough boy. But deep down, you gotta be scared. We were wondering how we'd feel if we were in your shoes.
And?
Then this stupid thought came to me and I just couldn't shake it off, you know?
What was it?
Well, if I were in your position, all I'd think about would be, what would Dad say?
Seriously?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Here I am, a grown man on a humanity-saving mission, light years away from home, and still waiting for my old man to barge in and give me shit for no damn reason. Like a little fucking boy. Do you feel that way too?
Nah, I'm over it.
Huh. If that's what you want to believe.
No, really. I'm over it.
Well, you sure are desperate for everyone to think so. That you're strong and tough, and you'll endure anything. Looks like we got that in common. But you've got your doubts, I know you do. 'Cause that son of a gun made sure we never feel good enough, however hard we try. But you know what? The shrink did say one smart thing.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
That it's, no shame to be weak. Sometimes, anyway. And, if you're strong enough to own it, then you're not weak at all. In the eyes of other people, or something like that. It makes sense when he said it.
Okay.
So, what it boils down to is that I've got two things to say to you. One, I don't think I want to work my ass off like a moron anymore.
Yeah, sure. Just don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, okay? We still need to work hard, just not that hard.
Well, you should know I'm not very good with babies.
Is that the other thing you wanted to tell me?
No. I just wanted to say, remember when Dad yelled at us for ruining our soccer shoes? That was a pretty damn good goal we scored that day.
It sure was.
Looks like I found an alternative treatment for you.
Shit. So it is true. Your wife told you to put implants in our brains so the corporation can track us? You're not seriously thinking about it.
No, relax.
Of course not. I knew you wouldn't.
I feel good about today. Looks like talking to Lena helped find an alternative solution after all. Yeah. I mean, the idea of that implant doesn't sound so great, but I guess Lena knows what she's doing, right?
Have you heard? We have another way to cure you. More like another way to get people pissed off around here. Nobody likes getting their mind violated by an all-powerful corporation.